Hi, Larry Stair here, Minister of Adults at First Baptist Round Rock, and you knew that, I'm sure, but I wanted to always introduce that. Welcome to this week's edition of the Sunday School InfoSheet promo video for the end of September. It's hard to believe that October is literally just around the corner, but it is time for Sunday, September 27th, and just want to touch base on some of the things that are in the info sheet this week so that you can be aware of those and let your class know, encourage sign-ups, those types of things. The first thing that I want to touch on is we started 2 new Sunday school classes this month. Very excited about that, and Bobby Ann is off to a great start. Russell is as well, and so continue to pray for those classes. But the good news is more classes are around the corner. I'm talking with 2 other individuals about starting classes, and you should be hearing about those the first part of October. And so we continue to start new classes, and that's exciting as we continue to grow our Sunday school, reach people for Bible study, and ultimately for walking with Christ in His kingdom as they come to know Him. And so that's very exciting. So some things that are in this week's info sheet. I want to start off with the prayer ministry. In the notebook this morning was an opportunity to sign up for the worship prayer ministry. Rather lengthy announcement, and you can see the details that are listed on the handout that is in the notebook as well. And so there's information about the goals of the ministry, what they hope to accomplish, how it works. Familiarize yourself with that. And then at the bottom there's an opportunity to sign up for that ministry. And so let me encourage you to encourage people in your classes to consider being a part of this prayer ministry. And so a lot of things going on at First Baptist. We're approaching the final opportunity to sign up for the Women of Faith telecast. And so let me encourage you to let the ladies in your class know about that event. You can sign up online. The details are listed there in the handout as well. Coming up, October 17th is our men's breakfast. It'll be on the second floor. There's a clothing closet event that's happening downstairs, and so we don't want to get in their way, but support both of those events. Men, second floor for breakfast. Kirk Wooldridge, our interim associate pastor, will be sharing with us that morning. And then also, you heard last Sunday about Right Now Media. If you haven't checked this out, let me encourage you to do that so that you can be aware of that. Very excited about all of the video resources this brings to our church family, that you'll be able to watch a Veggie Tales if you want, or have a video devotion. A lot of really creative uses for this material. And we'll be using some of them in some training events down the road and some self-guided modules. So I'm very, very excited about what Right Now Media brings to our Sunday school leadership and to our Sunday school. And so very excited about that. Then over on the back, there is an adult leadership meeting. This is an advanced copy. We're still proofing it down when this video is made, because technically I am on vacation while you get this. But it says October the 4th. That meeting will actually be October the 11th. So please note that. And we'll be talking about a lot of things. And so basically this is an out-of-cycle training event, and we're going to be looking at Shelby next. Be sure to read that article, but let me give you a sneak peek. This happens to be my wife's Sunday school class, and we're looking at her phone. So this is Shelby next. So as a leader, when you sign in, you'll be able to see individuals that are part of our church and search for people that are in our church. You'll be able to look at groups. And so here are the groups that my wife belongs to, or that she has access to edit and to view. And so that's part of the module. There are interactions. You'll hear a lot about interactions. That's where our prospect system is going to. But a couple of the things that we're going to talk about is how to edit an individual, but we're also going to be talking about attendance. And so this is what attendance will look like. And so if I can touch the button. So here is this Sunday, my wife's class has been doing their attendance online. And so all we have to do is just touch a name, and a little check marks appear, and down at the bottom there's a green add a person button. And so very excited about the things that this brings to us as far as assigning prospects using emails rather than those goldenrod paper copies. And so let me encourage you to come be a part of that meeting. We'll touch on a few basic things about how every leader needs to be able to edit information about individuals in a class. So if you get a better email than we've got, then you can share it with us right on the spot, how that process works. Do attendance. Do mass contact. Hey, we're having a fellowship, and rather than you'll be able to send it to your prospects and to your class members with just a click of a few buttons, rather than going through a whole bunch of different steps to do that. So I'm very excited about some of the things that are getting ready to roll out in the area of how we interact with people. Not that I'm so concerned about the numbers. I do like numbers going up, and we all know that, because numbers represent people. And I think that's what I'm most excited about in the software is that we will have better tools to better interact, minister to, prospect, invite, all those things that make First Baptist warm and fuzzy and a great place to stick and to be a part of. Well, I think I'm near the end of this video. We've touched on a lot of things. There are many more things in the notebook. Lots of flyers are being added because it's a busy place. Fall Festival is coming up. You'll be hearing more about that. Have your class get a basket. That's the great fundraiser. It helps pay for the Fall Festival. Have your class sign up to work in some couple of areas in the Fall Festival. Great ministry opportunity because it brings people to us to where we can get a name, we can have an opportunity to minister to them. A lot of great things, exciting things are happening here at First Baptist. And so just know that I'm praying for you as you get ready to teach God's Word this week, as you get ready to lead in Bible study. It is no small task. And just remember, I know that you are our church's rock stars as far as how we go about reaching and ministering to people. You're very much at the forefront of that. And so I'm always mindful and thankful of the hours that you give as you serve each and every week. Well, with that, pray for me as I'm traveling about, and I'll be praying for you. Have a great time in Bible study and worship this week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.